Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Valencia captain Jose Gaya, as it has been reported that the La Liga star remains Barcelona director's preferred option for the left back in the long run for Barca. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about our own left back Jordi Alba, who reportedly complained a lot about the trip to Australia for post-season friendly. We are also going to be discussing about that. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and please watch it right up to the very end. Barca! Barca! Heading into the new season, Barcelona had just one senior left back at their disposal in Jordi Alba. Over the summer, Barca had been linked with a host of names to strengthen the positions, and they eventually signed Marcos Alonso on deadline day. On top of that, a certain Alejandro Balde is enjoying a breakout campaign at Spotify Camp Nou, leaving the Catalans with as many as 3 options in the position now. And right now, Alba has found himself out of the starting 11 and behind Balde and Alonso in the pecking order under Xavi. Despite the riches at the manager's disposal in the left-back slot, a report from ARA suggests that Barcelona director Mateu Alemany still prefers Valencia captain Jose Gaya and will make a move to sign him should the left-back not sign a new contract with Los Che. Gaya was one of the players that was heavily linked with Barca over the past year as a competitor and long-term replacement for Alba. However, the club's financial situation meant that a deal was not pursued. But the Valencia captain is in the final year of his contract and is yet to sign an extension, meaning he will become a free agent next summer unless something changes. And Mateu Alemany wants to strike at the moment and bring Gaya to Barcelona. However, the report adds that such a scenario would only materialize if Barca are successful in getting Alba off their books. The 33-year-old's contract with the club runs until 2024, but given his current situation, the veteran defender could be tempted to explore other options, even though he turned down a transfer to Inter Milan late in the summer window. With Gaya seemingly very much still on Barca's agenda, it will be interesting to see if they do decide to make a move for the Spaniard next summer. Definitely interesting to see. Gaya have been long linked to Barca, even though this summer not much was spoken about him. Barca had other options, because they knew that it is really difficult for Valencia to be convinced to letting Gaya go. So the player still have 1 year in his contract, just 1 year, and there were a lot of talk about a possible extension for Gaya with Valencia, but so far it seems as though things have not gone well as planned, and they are now claiming that our sporting director Mateu Alemany is the greatest admirer of Jose Gaya, and he doesn't mind going for Gaya strongly next summer. I don't know if he have even consulted with Xavi about this, but it seems as though this one is just Alemany's own choice, that he wishes it to happen, because right now we can see how Xavi is enjoying Alejandro Balde at left back and he has no problem with him. Marcos Alonso being the second choice for Xavi at left back, meanwhile Jordi Alba being the third choice option. But bringing Javi Galan is just automatic that Barcelona must get rid of veteran Jordi Alba from the squad list, and that will not be an easy thing. Of course, Jordi Alba's contract expires in 2024, so getting rid of him from the books will not be easy. And let's see how it goes. But definitely, we all know Barcelona wanted to get rid of Alba even during deadline day in the summer transfer window, trying to push him to Inter Milan. And even though reports said, Alba was not even, he was not even aware, and he was now angry why Barca were doing things behind his back. And from the look of things, Barca are they don't even care. They want him to leave, even if it means going for free. Even if his contract expires in 2 years' time, they want him to go for free. So let's see how it's going to look like if Alemany will succeed in Valencia captain Jose Gaya, if the move will indeed materialize. Because I can't count the number of times we've been talking about Jose Gaya being linked to Barca, and let's see if it works out. Then it will be a wonderful signing for us. He's a very good left back. I think we'll have a very good trio of left backs in Marcos Alonso, Alejandro Bade, and also having Jose Gaya will be so good. The depth will be so incredible. So let's see how things are going to look like. But talking about our left back position, I'm so happy for the fact that at least we have some reliable left backs. Had it been we were only relying on Jordi Alba like how we have been doing in the past or in the recent years, it would have been very bad, because Alba is not on form. That is why Javi did not even hesitate to keep him on the bench. Because the game against Rayo, just imagine Alba playing the other games. It could have surely been a disaster. But I think now that there's competition in the squad, most players would like to up their game, because they know very well that if you don't up your game, other players will take your place. So let's see how it's going to look like in the future when it comes to Jose Gaya's future, because right now he has not still extending his contract with Valencia, and Alemania will be so happy about that, so that he can come for free. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, according to a fresh report from Dari ARA, Barcelona defender Jordi Alba was not pleased about the club's trip to Australia at the end of last season and complained about the same in front of his teammates. After finishing the 2021-22 season with a defeat to Villarreal in La Liga, Barca flew out to Australia for a post-season friendly fixture against A-League All-Stars. It was the club's first ever game on Australian soil, in which they prevailed 3-2 in the Accor Stadium. However, given the long journey and the time difference, there were some who were not entirely pleased about the trip, including Alba. The 33-year-old was one among the two club captains traveling, along with Sergio Busquets, as both Piqué and Roberto had been left behind due to injuries. And Alba is said to have taken an issue with the trip and complained about the same in front of his teammates, which also included several young players like Alejandro Bade, Alvaro Sanz, and Auno Tenas, among several others. However, upon hearing his complaints, the club are reported to have given him a reply. As told to the aforementioned outlet by a club source, he said he asked why he had to make that trip, and the answer was very simple: to pay for contracts like his. Indeed, Alba is one of the highest earning members of the current Barcelona squad and has a gross salary of around 30 million for the ongoing season, including previous deferrals. The 33-year-old's deal with the club runs until 2024, after he was handed a lucrative extension by the previous president, Jose Maria Bartomeu. Interestingly, though, the report claims that while Barca approached both Gerard Piqué and Sergio Busquets over wage reductions this past summer to achieve financial fair play, there were no proposals made to Alba regarding the same, even though he was open to deferring his wages again. Instead, Barcelona did make an attempt to offload Alba late in the summer when they had an agreement with Inter Milan to loan him out. The left back refused the move and was left so angry by the club's actions, which came as a surprise to him. Alba currently finds himself behind Alejandro Bade and Marcos Alonso in the pecking order and has struggled for game time this season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.